Love is Blind joins a lineup of reality TV dating shows that have become increasingly more fabricated over time, but the Netflix series may be the most real of them all. With Love is Blind Season 4 currently airing on the streaming platform, fans have been introduced to a whole new group of singles that are looking for a relationship that runs deeper than looks. After spending a rigorous few days in the secluded pods, the couples who chose to get engaged are finally able to meet in person and see if their relationship could go the distance. While the premise can be a bit convoluted at times, the couples seem to form lasting connections on Love is Blind. This is an incredibly different outcome from some other reality dating shows, such as The Bachelor franchise, which provides viewers with more of a fairy tale look at love while, at times, sacrificing the long-term outcome of the relationships. Love is Blind tends to form some of the most genuine, lasting connections on reality TV, and in turn, seems to be one of the more real reality shows out there. With stars rarely speaking negatively about their experiences, Love is Blind may actually be real. 5. Love is Blind lets couples bond before they commit. For many other reality dating shows, couples get to spend very little time together before they decide to spend their lives with one another. With contestants only meeting a handful of times before they choose to commit, relationships can be quick to disintegrate before they truly begin. With Love is Blind, this isn't the case. Couples spend over a week bonding for hours each day during the pod phase of Love is Blind, then meet in person and spend even more time one-on-one. By the time couples reach a point where they could potentially get married, they have spent over a month together. While this doesn't seem like a lot of time, many Love is Blind contestants have explained that the time they spend together in the pods feels different from time outside. The hours and days are more meaningful, and many couples feel like they have spent weeks getting to know one another by the time they meet in person. The foundation they build in the pods tends to give couples an edge in knowing whether they can make a long-term relationship work once they meet in person. The physical connection doesn't build in the same way that the mental connection has for some, but for others, they know they've met their match. 4 couples formed on Love is Blind have difficult conversations early on. Love is Blind differs from many shows in that it urges couples to have tough conversations earlier in the process, so cast members can weed out other singles who may not be a match for them. On many other dating shows, contestants tend to stay pretty surface with their conversations until it's much later in the process. For Love is Blind cast members, they are discussing tough topics and open up during the earliest phase of their relationship. With physical contact and the ability to see one another removed, cast members get vulnerable quickly, just hearing the sound of each other's voices. The conversations that tend to happen in the pods can range from silly to serious, but when cast members open up to each other and share their stories, deeper connections can be forged. It's clear that the conversations happening in the pods, and the ones happening after, are genuine, regardless of the severity. With singles opening up about their deepest issues, insecurities, and intimate moments, they are creating real connections with their partners that allow them to bypass some of the awkward getting-to-know-you moments in the early stages of a relationship. Their ability to open up and have tough talks makes their relationships abundantly stronger and more real. 3. Love is Blind captures some awkward moments. That's a good thing from Tiffany Pennywell falling asleep while her soon-to-be fiancé Brett Brown was professing his love to Kwame Appiah's clear difficulty in having serious conversations in front of the cameras. It's clear that there are some moments of discomfort during the Love is Blind process. This discomfort or awkwardness is a great thing to see as a viewer, as it makes it clear that the relationships unfolding on screen are real. The cast is not polished or scripted, but genuinely having awkward moments and dealing with cameras following their every move for, likely, the first time. 2 Love is Blind cast members usually know what they want, while many Love is Blind cast members don't make it past the pod phase. Those who do tend to know what it's they're looking for in a partner. The cast members who get into lasting, serious relationships from the show are typically those who understand what they want and don't want in a relationship. Older contestants tend to have higher success rates on Love is Blind, as they have been through more in terms of romantic relationships gone awry and are able to be more serious about their criteria. While many contestants have difficulty choosing between partners in the pods, some find their match and get together quickly. There's some high-level communication going on in the pods about what people are interested in, what they're willing to deal with, and what they're not in a long-term relationship with. This much communication, especially on a reality TV dating show, is fascinating and refreshing. The way that couples are pushed to be honest and open about their feelings, needs, and desires makes it clear that the show is trying to push real relationships whenever possible. When couples on Love is Blind get the opportunity to change their minds, Love is Blind contestants can change their minds, which has happened several times throughout the series. While this is also something most other reality dating shows allow, it's more prevalent on Love is Blind, especially considering it's one of the most important aspects at the end of the season. Couples who make it to their weddings can decide, one final time, if they want to be together long-term or end their relationship before they are married. While this is typical for any couple, seeing it play out on a reality TV series is a big deal. Many Love is Blind couples are incredibly careful about what relationships they get into, as well as whether they stay with their partners long-term. As people who are interested in lasting love, the cast members relish the opportunity to know that if their relationship isn't working, they can step away before the end of filming for the season. With Love is Blind cast members always having the opportunity to choose, it's clear that the show has more real-life repercussions than some other reality TV dating series.
나